10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Paul Chandler, the Shy Yeti. He's not that shy.
Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
It's the quiet ones you've got to watch, you know.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, but he's not all that shy, is right.
Blimey, Governor, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Excellent.
518, 518, 5, a 1, a 8, a 8.
Hello, campers. How are you?
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm all right. Yes, well, at time of recording, we're in early 2022, but the first signs of spring are beginning to show themselves. I was speaking to my mum the other day, and she was telling me about some lilacs or primroses. No, primroses. Oh, not lilacs. Primroses that were growing in the garden. They just suddenly popped up in a sort of like a sort of circular thing around this old tree. It was very nice photos. But anyway, so yes, the chances to get out and about are a bit more appealing, let's say. I mean, no one's ever stopping you getting out and about, but sometimes it's just you just don't want to go outside. But really, I think I do really need to get out more, though, despite the yoga vampires that are hiding behind the trees in this area, although they're not quite as close as they were before. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we will be talking about is Bettina and August. And, well, I'll explain, but let's run the theme music, and when we come back, Bettina wanted a word with me, so, well, when the lady calls, you have to come, and that's what I did. Run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Yes, well, it's a positive thing, Paul. The highlights, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
Hello, Paul.
Go on, what for now?
I'll go anywhere for potato.
Delicious. This particular episode of The Shy Life is a little more abstract than usual.
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. I think he has.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
So, would you be psyched? Yeah, I'm strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
Has the Shy Life Podcast slowed down? I don't think so.
It's all gooey and greasy. Yum, 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 yum.
So, yes, Bettina wanted a word. Now, I thought, she meant on Skype or that, we text or something, but no, she wanted to speak to me in person. And she didn't want to come here. She wanted me to go there. And, well, as you know, Bettina lives in a big house that is partially run as a tourist sort of location. Although during the pandemic, a lot of these places were closed down, including the big house where Bettina and August live. It is beginning to open up. But anyway, that's sort of by the by, because obviously if she's there and she invites me, I can go there whenever she invites me. So that is what she did. But she was all a bit mysterious, though, as to what she wanted to discuss. Anyway, it did mean that I needed to get a train down to Surbiton, and then I had to cross the platform and get another train to get to where the big house is. I mustn't say too much because, well, I suppose maybe I should. I tend not to tell people where Bettina lives because I think, well, it's just like privacy. But considering that her house is open to tourists, perhaps she does want the promotion. Anyway, I'm wittering. So anyway, I had to travel. And, well, I don't want to say too much. Let's see what I recorded on my way there. And then when I got there, and yes, I must say I was a bit worried that it was something to do with the spiders, you know, that produce the webs that give her a lot of her income. But it turned out not to be about that at all. But anyway, have a listen. Hi listeners, it's me. I'm on Surbiton Station. Annoyingly, I missed my connection. I don't know what was going on. We left my station on time, and I was supposed to have a 10 minutes crossover time. But I had to go and get a lift to get across. But we must have arrived here late because I got to the platform and there was a train on the platform. But none of the train monitors that tell you where the trains are going were working. So I had no idea where the train on the platform was going to. But I presumed that it was too early for it to be my train. So I went and found a seat at the end of the platform where the train will be putting in, because that means that when I get off the train I'll be near the exit of the station, so I don't have to walk all the way down the platform. I looked at my phone to see when the train's supposed to be coming, only to find that train that had been waiting was my train, and it was about 10 minutes later than it was meant to be. So yeah, somewhere along the way, even though I didn't realise it, but the train that I caught from my station must have really crawled and managed to get like 5 or 6 minutes late. Sorry, small world problems, but annoying because I'm now sitting on a freezing platform. The sun has actually come out, which is something, but it's still cold. This platform 4 on the Surbiton Station, is known as the coldest platform in the world. Yes, it's known as the coldest platform in the world, at least by Toby and I. When we first met, we used to say goodbye on this platform, and it was winter time, and it was freezing, waiting for one or t'other of us to for our train to arrive. Anyway, annoying. If I knew I missed my train, I would have got a coffee. But I've eaten a bit of my lunch, which was porcini mushrooms and spinach, little parcel things, like sausage rolls, only with porcini mushrooms and spinach in. It was terribly healthy, but tasty. I know it's a bit bad having a snack before I meet Bettina, because I'm sure she'd have laid it on some sort of lunch. But yeah, Toby insisted. To be fair, they do tend to serve lunch quite late, so I had no breakfast. It's nice that Toby sent me off with a packed lunch, just in case. I need 2 lunches. Or I guess if I never get there, I'll appreciate it. I haven't made a hot flask today. I was going to get a coffee when I reached the station before I have to cross the bridge over to where Bettina and August live. But oh well. As I say, very small world problems. It's nice to be out at all. So yes, right, okay. My train should be here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll speak to you again when I get my coffee, hopefully. Yeah, more in a minute, more in a bit. Hi listeners, I'm there, I'm here, one of the others. I didn't get a coffee at the station. To be honest, I'm sure I'm just getting totally paranoid in my old age, which is not surprising considering everything I went through in the 90s with Sutton Park. But I just felt like somebody was watching me, somebody was following me. We were in this totally empty carriage, and this person was sitting really close to where I was. I mean, why do that? Why do that when there's an empty carriage? I don't know, they probably weren't following me. They were wearing a bright orange Mac. That's not the sort of clothes you wear to blend in, is it? I've not seen them since I arrived here. I'm a bit early, so yeah. Waiting to get a text. I've texted Tina to say I'm here, and I'm making my way to the bit where you can enter the private quarters. But no, I just wondered, because the whole business with Long Lost Cousin Algernon and how they were trying to get me into trouble. I don't know. I just wondered, but I'm sure nothing odd is going on. But I got a text. It's from Milo. So I mentioned I was coming here today, and Milo says, "Ooh, will you go inside? There are ghosts in there." Which, well, Milo doesn't listen to the podcast, so he doesn't realise probably how often we encounter ghosts on this show. But it would be nice if I bumped into a ghost here. I just put, I will do, I'm a brave giant, roar. So, yeah. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What was I saying? Yes, I still get slight flashbacks, of course, to the time I came here years ago, and Damius was having a bad few days and locked me in the cellar. Do you remember? Do you remember that? I'm sure we've flashed back this before, but why not? Damius, I can't believe what you've done. You're going to get us in so much trouble. Damius, where are you?
I'm here. Oh, I can't find the light switch.
Damius, why do you want the light switch on?
Because it's dark, I can't see where I am.
Yes, I know, but we shouldn't be here. Bettina's away. Has she said that you could come in her house when she's not here?
No, but I will stay here and I will wait for her.
She could be away for days yet. You can't just sit in her house. You're going to get arrested. You'll get us both arrested.
You didn't have to follow me. You didn't have to come in here.
I did, because I thought you might do something stupid.
She might be downstairs. I'm going to have a look for her. She might just be saying that she's away. She might not really be away.
No, she's definitely away. I saw pictures of her in New York or somewhere. Pretty sure she was going to pop in on Aunt Tappy or something. I'm not quite sure what the plan is, but she is definitely away.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
Oh, for goodness sake. Please, wait. Damius, where are you going? Oh, she's going down to the cellar. Why? She's not going to be in the cellar unless she's having a drink. But anyway, she's not here. Damius!
Don't keep following me. You're trying to stop me. I need to do this. You're getting in the way. You're getting in the way.
Damius, I'm not getting in the way. I just don't think you should be wandering around down in the cellar like this. You'll just end up hurting yourself. Damius, look, I'm supposed to be going away for my birthday, and I don't want to leave you, not in this state. I mean, if I go away, you're going to... Who knows what you're going to do? And I can't... Look, someone... You need help. You need... I don't know. You need something to calm you down. What about Cromitty? Speak to Cromitty. He can do hypnosis. Maybe he can calm you down.
No. No. Don't you try this. Don't you try this. No. 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 You're not trying to help me. You're trying to prevent me getting together with Bettina.
What a lot of nonsense. No, I'm not. Bettina doesn't want to be going out with anybody, though. She doesn't want to be out with... She's just dealing with her situation. You know this.
You're jealous. That's what it is. You're jealous. I'm not going to let you get in the way. You're not going to run off with her. She's mine.
Damius! I don't want to go out with Bettina. Damius, please. Come on, let's go back upstairs. It's cold down here. Damius. 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 Where have you gone? Where has he gone? Now the lights have gone off. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't see anything. Damius, where are you? What have you done? Where are you? Damius. Damius. The door's locked. Damius. Damius, why have you locked the door? Damius.
You're staying down there. You're staying down there in the cellar until I sort this out. You're not going to steal her from me. You're not going to steal her from me.
Damius, Damius, you can't leave me down here. I'm supposed... Damius. 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 Oh, for goodness sake. Listeners, he's locked me down in the cellar. Oh, please, let me out. Damius. Damius. He's gone. Where's he gone? Listeners, I'm going to be trying... I've got no reception. I've got no reception on my phone. I can't stay down here. Listeners, can you hear me? Help! Help! I can't stay down here. I can't stay down here. In the cellar. Oh. Why did I ever follow him? Why did I... Oh. Damius. Oh, Damius. Oh. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here in the cellar. And there's nothing I can do. Nobody knows I'm here. Other than Damius. And he's not going to tell anyone. Oh, for goodness sake. How am I going to get out of this? How on earth am I going to solve this? Oh, for goodness sake. I'm going to have to go, listeners. I think. I'm going to have to go. I'll speak to you soon. Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. What a pretty pickle I've got myself into now. Oh, my ears and whiskers. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. Damius. Damius. Damius, can you hear me? I can hear you. I'm not letting you out. You're going to stay there. You're going to stay there and not get in the way and not cause trouble for me. Yes, you'll stay down there forever for all I care. Oh, all I want is Bettina. All I want is Bettina, and I'll get her. She'll be mine. She'll be mine, my lovely Bettina. Oh, Damius, let me out. Let me out, Damius. Please, let me out. There you go, just so you remember that it occurred here. That was not a pleasant time, particularly as it was around the time of my birthday. But, yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll happen again. I guess August probably doesn't remember it at all. But, anyway, I could go and pop into the actual the building itself, but I don't know. The trouble is, there were lots of big rooms, and there's room after room after room, and I'm not sure that with my leg, I'm having a bit of a twinge in my leg today. Just getting here and walking on the ground floor is quite enough. I'll probably have to walk upstairs to get to Bettina and August's quarters anyway. So I think I might just stay on the level today and not go inside the house. Well, not until I meet them anyway. Once you commit yourself to walking through the rooms, the sort of state rooms, or the rooms where tourists go to, it can be a bit endless. I've done it many times before anyway. Quite a lot of school kids here. In fact, that's the majority of the people that are here. School kids of all different ages, from little ones to sort of cheeky teenage ones. But, I'm going to find somewhere that I can consider going into the cafe, but it might just be noisy. So I think I will move on a little bit further, and I'll report again. I'm just waiting to hear from Bettina, really. Hello again, listeners. Annoyingly, I've got very bad reception, so I'm not sure if my texts are getting through to Bettina. I didn't realise this. I should have done it from the station, but also there's obviously some complimentary broadband, but my broadband, or whatever it is I have on my phone, is far superior to it. So I have the same trouble when I go on the trains. I'm sitting there on the train down to Salisbury, and I've got internet on my phone, but then it keeps trying to hook into the train internet, which is awful. You can barely play a YouTube video or anything. Much better off with my own internet, but it's sort of battling trying to connect to the train internet, unless you turn off the automatically connecting doodah. Anyway, perhaps I'll go out into the garden the other side. They're doing some work around here, actually. There are a few bits and pieces I know of the grounds where you can't actually get through at the moment because they're doing work. So I don't want to go wandering off too far, then find I've gone all the way down a long pathway, and then I can't get through a particular part of the building that I usually think I can do, but because they're doing work. But I don't know. I was saying, I was thinking back to what Milo sent me about the ghosts. I think I was certainly more unnerved by that person on the train that I thought was following me than I am by the idea of meeting a ghost here. I mean, there are too many tourists, not as many as they would usually be. Too many screechy kids for any ghost to come up, I think. But I did think I saw a flash of orange a minute ago. I guess just because that person was on the train doesn't mean to say that they weren't coming here, not necessarily following me. Also, there's so many people in high-vis jackets here because of this work that's going on. The orange and fluorescent yellow and fluorescent green is quite common here. Anyway, I'm going to head out to the gardens and see if I can get through to Bettina. Hi listeners, I'm now in the Privy Garden. That's what it's called, apparently, the Privy Garden. And I think I've got better reception here. So I've sent another text, and I don't want to bother her or August really until I am early. It's not their fault. But yeah, God, it's really chilly now. The sun's been battling to come out, but has really succeeded. And there's a bit of a breeze, and it's almost as cold as on Surbiton Station. But yeah, got quite a good view around the gardens from here, and I'm pretty sure I saw that orange coated person again. But as I say, probably not after me at all. Just happened, to be on the train. I don't seem to be attracting many school kids at the moment, thankfully. I can't be bothered to walk out this far. They're probably heading for the canteen now. I'm very sorry if I'm stereotyping kids, but I was one. I can remember what they were like. They were awful, most of them. I tried my best to disassociate myself from other kids other than the ones I liked. But I don't know, as far as ghosts are concerned, I've not been approached by any of them either. There's somebody mowing the grass over there. I guess it's a vague chance they might be a ghost, because ghosts, again, the stereotype of ghosts is that they're lazy and they just like clanking chains and things. Most of them like doing stuff, so it's not impossible that you'd find a ghost mowing a lawn. It's one of those proper like mowing tractor type machine things. Good fun, eh? But anyway, oh, okay. Just had a text from Bettina saying, "Come to the door." Oh yes, I see it. That's the way. I'd worked my way around so that I would be close to the entrance to, or their entrance to their part of the building. So it's just over there. I'll make haste, listeners, because it's blooming freezing, and I want to get indoors. So yes, maybe we'll play some music or something, and then when we come back, yes. There will be with Bettina, I hope. Yes. Okay. Oh, there's somebody in an orange jacket but on a bike. I think it must be different. Oh, see, people just wear orange things, don't they? Especially when they're cycling or working, like in the building trade. Anyway, gotta go.
There you are. Come in. How are you doing? It's a bit cold up there. Come in, quick.
Oh, hi, Bettina. Oh, it's good to be here.
It's good to have you, darling.
Hello again, listeners, it's me. So, having met Bettina, having seen around her house and got to have a bit of a wander and done all that recording you've heard so far, I still hadn't really had a chat with her, if you know what I mean. And it became evident that she wanted to have a conversation whilst August was busy, whilst he wasn't there. And, that did eventually happen. But before we get to that stage, it's probably a good time to share with you a Sutton Park clip. And we'll listen to that. And then when we come back, I'll share with you the conversation that she and I had. Yes, all right.
Hello viewers. I expect you know by now that Paul is trapped in another dimension. Yes. I am actually present in this dimension. It seems as if, rather like that, what was his name? Amethyst the elephant, yes. The transuranic elephant person. Yes. Rather like he can dip in through time and pull people back. It seems that because I am without reality, I am able to transport myself via different dimensions. So I'm able to communicate with Azrael, that side, and also see Paul, that side. Very interesting indeed. Although I have yet to locate Paul in this dimension. I have been sent here for that purpose, to locate him. Yes. Interesting. Anyhow, it would seem my best course of plan would be to search. I would think that eventually Paul is obviously looking for the way out. I believe he is aware that he is not in the correct dimension. It would be most probable that he would come to the park at some point and try and find some way back to the normal dimension. But of course his problem is he doesn't know where he is to find his way back. He needs some sort of map or something. Yes. I'm not sure if there is an Azrael in this dimension, or what his status is. There won't be another Valgard, I wouldn't have thought, because I am the only one. Yes. It would seem that things are very confusing, but I will do my best to retrieve Paul, for Azrael's sake at least. Right. I shall talk to you later. Watch doesn't seem to be really working very well. Hello viewers. Cromitty and I are still stuck in this other dimension, as you all remember. At least the thing that I'm most positive about is that we know that we are not in the reality. Now what we've got to do is find our way back. I've come to Sutton Park because I thought maybe, as you've already seen, it does seem that people from this dimension don't necessarily recall us directly, which is the problem. A bit of a problem. As you saw, we have been. The good thing is we have a base. My house in Erdington is still there. The room is still there. Of course, it's not my room. It actually is where George is living, which is, as you saw, George didn't remember me, although he's been quite, understanding and has said I could stay there. I used I said various names. I said Gavin. I knew Elaine and all that sort of thing. Even though he didn't recall me or Cromitty, I mentioned so many names he could hardly help but trust me or whatever. So at least that's one thing. Anyway, so Cromitty, any sign? No, Cromitty is. We're back in the part of Sutton Park where the community used to live. With Celia and Jay and Colin. Although we don't seem to have much luck. Where we went there in the proper dimension, they don't, in this dimension, they don't seem to have a base, if a base at all in the park. They don't seem to have a base, certainly in the place where they used to, if you know what I mean. So we've got to go and see if we can find the alternative source of where they could be. I just need to find some advice. George suggested, he couldn't really suggest much, although he did say, come back, and he was quite busy when I got there, so I shall go back and talk to him later, but oh dear, stuck in another dimension. I don't know. Okay, Cromitty, I'll be with you in a second. One of the most strangest things about this whole business is that back at the house where George lives, it's quite funny, George Road. George lives in George. Yes, anyway. One of the strange things is that there is a room in that house. It is the room where Kerry used to have. And apparently, well, basically it's empty. And there was a cupboard full of clothes. Yes, you may not have noticed, you may not have realised. I've got a different change of clothes on from what I was wearing. Yes, there is this cupboard in the room that used to be Kerry's. It's just a spare room. And in the cupboard were the clothes. Clothes like I usually wear, this jacket thing. But basically all the sort of tops and t-shirts that I usually wear. George couldn't explain it. He said, he just thought it was left there from the previous occupant of the room, and that they'd gone and left. Which is very strange. It wasn't me, but this is all very odd. Anyway, I've got a change of clothes, so that's good. Anyway, okay, I'm coming comedy. I don't know, stuck in another dimension discussing fashion. I don't know. It is good, viewers, that even if George does not recognize us, he, well, at least he is helping us. Because, well, you know, it would be awful if George and everybody else was bad and evil. Oh, I still can't believe that Clara was a vampire. It seems that she never loved me at all. And now I fear for my daughter. She spent so much time with Clara that... No, I must not think that. I must just think that I must get back. Oh, it would seem that Clara only really ever married me because she wanted to meet people. When I met her, she came from a part of Europe that was very quiet and she had not met many people. I always wondered if that was the reason she married me. Yes, it was obviously so. By meeting me, she got to travel back to England and meet people. And then she would have been able to kill them if Barry hadn't have saved us all. I wonder what happened to her. I wonder if she is dead now. I hope I will never see her again. Oi, Cromitty, come on. I am sorry. Come. I'm a bit worried about poor Cromitty. He's a bit very upset about Clara. Understandably, but I'm glad I'm not stuck in this dimension by myself. As there is, it was seen in this dimension there is no Paul and no Cromitty. It's very strange. It's a very weird. Oh, hi. But this is where we came before. Over that tree there. This is where I have been before with you. Well, I never actually came with you, did I, Paul? I went at a separate time. You went with cousin Frank. Oh, come on, Cromitty, don't worry. No, that's right. Cousin Frank and I came here when you were showing Horner off. Yes. But I did come here once when you were at work. Oh, cousin Frank. Oh, Clara. Oh, Helena. Come on, Cromitty. Let's go and find another place. See if we can find them elsewhere. Yes, come on. It seemed the shock's only just hit him. He hasn't mentioned it much till now. Come on. Oh, blimey. Here. Stop. Who goes there? Colin! You know my name? How? Got some explaining to do. Yes, we have actually. Believe it or not, we do know you, although you won't know us. Let me explain. Well, they seem genuine enough to me. Yes, and me too. I mean, until now, thoughts of another dimension were just a myth, but yeah, they seem genuine. They knew our names, and I mean, Katrina Hortensia doesn't know of our existence, even though of course we know of hers. But exactly, we have an underground mercenary group. Nobody knows our names. Yes, I would say that it would seem unlikely that they are spies. I mean, they had a letter from George. Yes, and George is one of our agents, but he wouldn't double cross on us. I'd say they're genuine. Yes, I'd say they were genuine too, Celia. Yes, it's very mysterious. It's very mysterious for us too. Hi. Yes, we're at the base now, and yes, everyone is here. Although I've mentioned Gordon, Garson, and Ramesses' name, and they don't seem to know them, so I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know where they are. Very strange. Anyway, yes, Cecilia and her husband and Blackie and Whitey are all here. Seems to have been accepted, which is great. Hopefully they're going to agree to help us get to. It would seem that possibly the best thing. I was talking to George about this and Cromitty. It would seem that if anyone knows how to get back, it would be Katrina Hortensia. Maybe not directly, but she may have some knowledge. I don't know. It would seem we're all agreed. Yes, we'll definitely help you. We know where Katrina has a hideout. It's just not very easy to get into. But we'll help all we can. We'll get you back to your dimension. You'll be all right with us. Don't worry. I wait and I watch. Yes. It would seem that there is much to be learnt from these dimension travellers. I knew nothing about dimensions until recently, but I wonder. I have an ancient book which I have in my hideout. For years I've not known what it is. It talks of other dimensions and we thought it was merely a myth. Maybe they would make sense of it. No doubt they will come and try and find me. They may know of the book. Yes, it is then I shall trap them and find out everything they know.
Well, there you go, Paul. I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, August, I did. It was marvellous. Marvellous. I think I need a constitutional.
Oh, darling, yes. We should go and have a walk. I think August is going to be busy with some painting this afternoon.
Oh, right, yes. Oh, that's good. Plenty of commissions, August?
Oh, yes, plenty of commissions. I'm preparing an exhibition that I'll be opening in Pickle Hollow in the next few weeks.
Oh, marvellous. I'm so glad that you have that following over there. It gives us an extra connection with the Smellcast.
Oh, yes, it's lovely, isn't it, dear? I get even more excuses to go and see Aunt Tabby.
Yes, yeah. Right.
Oh, well, I must go and get myself prepared. But do let me know, when you're thinking of heading out. I want to come and say hello. Maybe we have a cup of tea before you go.
Yes, absolutely, August, absolutely. So Bettina, where do you want to go for a walk?
I want to have a word with you, dear.
I know you do. But, well, August has gone to his studio, I suppose. What did you want to say to me? It's not about the spiders, is it? You're not having problems with your webs? Because we can always ask Jay the Horn Cub for advice with his daughter Aragog.
Oh, his daughter? Oh, yes. He found out that he was a she recently, didn't he?
He did. Jay did. Yes, Jay found that Aragog was a lady. But it's not about the spiders, is it? I know their webs bring you quite a lot of, they certainly help with the upkeep of this wonderful building.
Oh, yes, dear. Well, that is true. They do. But I'm glad to say nothing at all is wrong with them. They're all perfectly fine.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. So what is it you want to talk to me about? And why don't you want August to hear?
Well, because it partially involves me.
It involves you? Yes,
dear.
You're not regretting getting married to him?
Oh, no, dear. No, I don't mean that. No. It's a commission that he had recently. It's been a cause of concern for a while, but we've never really looked into it too much. I'm beginning to think I know who it is that has commissioned the portraits.
I think I vaguely know what you're talking about, Bettina. Is this the multiple portraits of you business?
That's exactly it, Paul. Yes, somebody commissioned August to do, I think it's like 175 portraits of me. It alarmed me when I heard it. I thought it might be, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine who would want so many portraits of me. I know I have my fans, but darling, that's a lot.
175 portraits is a lot. It's a good commission. Wow. August will be raking it in, but as you say, it does make you wonder who wants them, especially as they haven't explained why they want them.
Yes, why me? If it was for some sort of film convention or something, I could understand, or something. If I just knew the reason. Well, I think I do know the reason. And I'm not very happy about it, but I don't know what to do about it.
You think you know who it is that's commissioned the paintings? Not long lost cousin Algernon.
No. Oh, don't even mention that man's name. No, thankfully not.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, at least. I mean, that whole business at the start of the year with him being attacked, I mean, we still don't know who attacked him. And I got the blame, and I'm on edge, Bettina.
I'm not surprised, darling. You must keep wondering who it was did it and whether you're going to get the blame for something else.
Well, that's exactly it, Bettina. I do. But anyway, this isn't about me. Who do you think has commissioned the paintings?
Well, August did a little bit of digging around, but I don't think, in a way, that he even wanted to find out, because he doesn't want to lose the commission.
And he's got the money. I mean, he's been paid, has he, in advance?
Well, he's been paid in advance, at least, a percentage. I think, obviously, he'll be paid more when all of the portraits are done.
And he started working on them?
He has, yes. He's done about half of them. And very good they are, too. I mean, some of them are a bit abstract, but I think that is what was required.
Oh, so there was like a spec. They didn't want the same portrait 175 times.
No, they wanted a range. I mean, I'm worried.
I'm not surprised. But anyway, you've done more digging?
Well, actually, yes. I mean, I spoke to Martin, lovely Martin, sniffy Martin. Some of his contacts dug deeper, and they found out who it was who had commissioned the paintings.
Oh, what, for sure? You know now for sure?
Yes, darling. And, oh dear, how do I say this? It's my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband?
Oh, we were married years ago, Paul. His name is Max. He's commissioned all these paintings, and apparently he owns a lot of art galleries, mostly in America, in lots of different states, and he wants a painting of me for each of the galleries.
What, he said this?
Oh, no, his people said this. I can't get in contact with him. The strange thing is, last year I had a number of messages from him when, the whole business with the wedding all exploding and everything, and he'd obviously heard about that, and he kept leaving messages on my phone. And I never replied to him because, well, I had enough problems on my plate without getting him back in my life.
Bettina, my darling, it's me, Max. I know we've not been in contact for some time now, but word has spread. I've heard on the grapevine that you've been going through some terrible ordeal, and, well, I still care for you. So I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I would love to hear from you. Please, be in touch. Ciao, ciao.
So you and Max, you were married when? The 70s, the 60s?
Oh, yeah, on and off, yes. We like to think of ourselves a bit like Liz Taylor and Richard Burton, we'd get married and then we'd fall out and get divorced and then get remarried again. He's probably been my husband a number of times, but it was a long time ago.
Also, did Aunt Tappy know him as well?
Oh, no, it was kind of almost before she and I started, having our fun times. But she knew of him. She knew of him, but he's old news, very old news. I'm surprised he's even still alive.
Dear, oh dear. So do you think commissioning these paintings was a way of, as you hadn't responded to his messages, it was like a way of creating attention or something like that?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, darling. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, it unsettles me. I mean, amazing that he has all these art galleries. And I guess we'd always have come across him, what with August being a painter, but I had no idea. I'd never heard of Max Dupre, as far as having art galleries. Apparently he's expanding into Europe as well, and I don't understand. Why does he need a painting of me in every one of his galleries?
Was he involved with the arts back when you were married to him?
Oh, to a certain extent. Antiques and all that business. I guess it doesn't surprise me, but what I don't like is that, why a painting of me? Why? Well, I worry that it's because hoping to make some sort of reconciliation or something.
But you've not spoken to him in many years?
No, until he left those messages. I don't know how he got my phone number. Oh, dear darling. I'm just out of sorts. I just wanted to speak to somebody about it. It was the last person I expected to be responsible for this commission.
And have you told August?
No, darling. That's the other thing I'm worried. I don't know if I should tell him.
Well, I mean, he's not a very jealous person, is he? I don't think of him as a jealous person.
No, I think he'd just be flattered that he'd been commissioned. He doesn't tend to think the worst of people. He doesn't tend to think of, the way that you and I do, darling.
Well, we've had a lot of experience. And, yeah, I mean, August is like that. Damius was like that. I mean, it's another trait that they share. I think you should probably tell him.
Oh, I think I probably should, but I don't know where it will lead. And I don't think he'll like what I want him to do.
What, you mean, cancel the commission?
Oh, yes, but he's done so many of them. What do you think I should do, Paul? Just let him finish it?
I just think you should be open and honest. Tell him that you found out who it was that commissioned the portraits, and see what he says then. I mean, maybe it's the quickest way of getting it sorted is just to let it happen and
Oh, I know what you mean, darling. Yes, I know what you mean. Oh, golly. I suppose I'm glad that I know who it is. And yes, it could have been worse. If it was long-lost cousin Algernon, I'd be beside myself. I think after that whole business with the yoga vampires, I think I've just been a little bit out of sorts.
Yeah, I understand that, but you've had a great year so far, what with marrying August, running off.
I think that's partly why I did it. The whole vampire thing. I think that was such a shock. I just wanted to seize the moment and do something nice and make a decision on something.
But you don't regret it?
Oh, no, I don't regret marrying him. He's the love of my life. But now, the other love of my life has emerged.
Oh, dear. Well, do you think you should get in contact with him? Or try, via his people? Or do you think, what about if one of your people contacts his people? So you don't have to be involved. Warns him off or something. Warns him off? Oh, I don't know. Paul, I don't have people like that to do things. You have us. Yeti Uncle John will be on the phone immediately.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, golly. Well, I think you're right. I'll speak to August. I'll tell him what I know. I feel better for talking with you, Paul.
I'm glad to hear it. Should we go for that walk?
Oh, yes, let's just go for a walk and then we can come back and have a gin and tonic. Oh, yes. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I have an old worry bug sometimes.
You're just fine, Bettina. You're just fine.
Hello listeners, it is me, Cuthbert the Robot. Whilst we let Paul and Bettina take a short walk, we have some more new music for you. Once again it is by our friend and listener Muffley, who has been very busy making new tunes for us all. The piece is entitled Mar Vivo 2, and here it is now. Once again thank you to Muffley for allowing us to showcase it on the Shy Life podcast. Enjoy! Exclamation.
so, listeners, we wandered off for a bit more of a walk around the grounds, and I felt that she kind of relaxed a bit after that. I hope I could help. But look, before we finish this episode, I think it's probably time for a bit more Sutton Park. So why don't you listen to that now? When we come back, we'll wind things up. And yeah, okay? Have a listen.
Blimey. Oh dear. This other dimension business is very tiring. Last time we did this, I went back to 1968, and then we came back and time had changed, but that wasn't another dimension really, that was just time had changed. Oh dear. There. Yes, I've just seen little Jay. He's here as well. Although it would seem that I've asked them about Hornern, another name that they don't know of, so... It would seem that they don't know anything about Hornern. Gosh, I wonder what Horner's doing in the normal dimension. Anyway, must make a move. I think probably saying goodbye to everybody. Not that they've only just been here a couple of hours, but still, of course we feel we know them, even if they don't know us. Thank you for your help. It's strange because I feel we know you. I feel I know you all very well. That of course you do not know us, but I assure you, you're equally as nice as your counterpart in our dimension. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck. Wow. Gosh. Wow. Travellers from another dimension. So exciting. I wonder if they'll let me go. If they'll let me go. Do you think they'd let me go with them? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. Oh, gosh. Oh, sorry. Well, Colin's going with them. Maybe I should follow them. I tidy up this garden, it just keeps growing all the time. This time of year, all the weather, I don't know. Oh, it's not. Oh, hello, Master Colin. Hello. Oh. Hello. Yes, so keep an eye on little Jay, will you? Yes, he's a bit of a troublemaker. Goodbye. Come along. Oh, yes, you are. I'll go and see if I can find him. Make sure he didn't go anywhere. Oh, yes. Mr. J. Oh. Good gracious! Just when I was getting over the fact that Colin in this dimension doesn't have a Birmingham accent, Asriel, he's a gardener. Oi, Colin, that garden of yours, in our dimension, he's pretty powerful, he is. Well, he used to be anyway. What? Asriel, what is your he's just a spider. He's a gardener, he's silly, he's not strong or anything. My goodness, your dimension is a bit strange, isn't it? Come on, we must go though. I don't know. God, that's real and powerful. Oh dear. Oh. But it is true. I watch, and it is interesting to note the differences in this dimension. No Horner, no Gorn Gospel Ramesses, it would seem. And the differences. Asriel, a gardener. My goodness. Some things are pretty much the same. Some things are very different. Yes, it would seem that Katrina has a lot more power. She is the supreme ruler, it would seem. And still, and yet, things are different. I shall continue watching, and then I must report back to Asriel in the normal dimension. Gosh. It's amazing all the different changes and things that are different. I was, don't know where Colin and Cromitty are ahead, but we're not near Valgar's place yet, so no worries there. No, I was thinking about all the different times that I've been to other dimensions. Off the top of my head, of course, there's that 1968 business, and if you remember, once upon a time I went to that land where Sutton Park was just a TV programme. And of course there was that time that episode 500, wasn't it? I went to that dimension, and then Azrael was about to kill me, and then decided not to. And that was very strange. There was that other Harry and everything, wasn't there? I remember that. Of course, it's actually 3 years now since I went to the Central Sudden Park and was expelled. In the days when Lelaine was a magical mystery lady. Magical mystical lady. That's better. Oh, they're calling me. I better go. Ah, I recognise this place. Yes. Okay, just coming, lads. Oh, a certain amount of silence is necessary, I'm afraid. We're not that far now from Katrina's home base. I'm afraid I won't be able to come all the way with you. Basically, what you must do is, I think I have told you about this book that she is supposed to have. Yes, I've heard of, but you were mentioning that earlier. Yes, it is a book. She's supposed to, a mythical book that no one knows anything about, but all people know is that she has it. She doesn't know what it is, but it is possible that it will have the answers to your questions. As I say, I'm afraid I cannot accompany you all the way in. It's best if I leave you at the gates. It'll be dark, and you'll have to go into the trees, and then you shall come out into the base. No one has ever gone in. As I say, it is dangerous, and I'm afraid you can't expect us to go in. It would be too dangerous. Oh, no, I understand, Colin. I mean, you're the leader of the resistance force in this dimension. I'm not going to risk your life. If you just show us the entrance, Comedy and I will go in. You've described the book to it. This book, viewers, is supposed to have, if we can get the key to it, if we can get it open, then we might find our way back. Who knows what's inside it? It may not mean anything to them, but it might mean something to us. It would seem that although Katrina is more powerful in this dimension, she's not so technically brilliant. She hasn't got the same powers as she has in our dimension. Although, despite the fact that she is the leader of the park in this dimension. Oh dear, this is so confusing, but I think you might see what I mean. So we're going to get this book. Okay, Colin, lead the way. You ready, Comity? Oh, yes. Thank you, Mr. Colin. You have been much helpful. Thank you so much. That's fine. I'm just glad I don't live in your dimension. It's so strange what you tell me. Me with a Birmingham accent? I don't know. I don't even know what Birmingham is. Come on. Just a minute. Thought I heard something. Wait. What is it, Comity?
Oh dear. I was going to keep myself quiet. Hello, guys. Can I help you lot?
Little J.
I watch and I wait.
Yes. There are a number of entrances to my hideout. I'm not exactly sure which one they'll be coming in by, but I will watch and wait and see. Yes. My guards are outside patrolling. Hopefully they should be seen, and I can catch them before they find the diary, the book. Yes. It's in the form of a diary. We have not got the keys or the capacity to open it. It has a strange bond to it, but anyway, it could be useful. They may be able to open it for me, and I can see what is inside it. Yes.
I didn't mean to do it, Colin. I didn't.
How dare you? You could have ruined our plans. I was trying to take them into one of the back entrances one of the secret entrances to the hideout, in the least likely way, or one of the least likely. And you could have jeopardized. Just a minute. There's some guards coming now. Be as quiet as possible. Paul, Gobbity.
Oh,
Paul! Look! Do you see the guards? Look who it is. Remember, Gorgon Ghost, what Katrina says. If we see any intruders, we've got to kill them on sight.
Yes, Ramesses. Unless it is the ones that Katrina told us about. Paul Chandler and the renegade Cromity, I believe his name is. She wants to torture them.
Yes. What's that noise? There's someone over there. On one of those trees. We must search. And kill if necessary. Yes.
It's Gorgon Ghost. Ramesses. We are done for. They work for Katrina. Who goes there? Is I, or is Israel, or just a gardener? You work for the rebels, no. Yes, you do. I'm afraid you're dead, matey. What's he doing? Oh, Azrael. I see. He's trying to cause the diversion. Paul, Comedy, run! Jay, stay here. We've got to get out of here. Go through into there. Into the bushes. Just run. You'll find your way in.
God. He's sacrificing himself. Goodbye, thank you.
It's time you died, Azrael. Traitor of Katrina. Are you ready? Azrael.
Mr. Azrael.
He's no good. He's done for. He's sacrificed. Come on, Jay, we must go. Come on! Run! What was that? My work is done. Do with me as you will.
Come on!
Kill him.
Oh, darling, well, thank you for coming. It's been wonderful to see you.
My pleasure, Bettina, my pleasure. And if there's anything more I can do, just get on the phone to us. We'll help you out.
Yes. Well, I'll speak to him. I'll speak to August later. I think I definitely will. I definitely will. Oh, Paul, are you going? Oh dear. I meant to have a cup of tea with you. Oh, don't worry, darling. We had gin and tonics. We never settled down for tea. No. Oh, right. Well, I'm sorry. I got very busy with my painting. I'm so sorry. I've got a very big commission at the moment.
And the exhibition. I understand.
Oh, yes. And the exhibition in Pickle Hollow.
Well, it has been lovely to see you both. And hopefully we can all meet up again soon.
Oh, that would be lovely. Oh, yes, darling. Absolutely. I'll be in touch.
Hi again, listeners. I'm back in the Privy Garden. I'm going to be heading back to the station now. I'm going to work out the best way of getting there. As I say, I know there's a quick route through the gardens over there. I don't want to get there in time. The gates are closed or not open because it's the wrong time of year or something. It would be annoying if they hadn't got a sign up saying that there wasn't that exit available. I don't see why they shouldn't be. If I'm going to go that way, I think it would be the quickest way for me to go. I'm not even going to look at the train times because I don't know how long it's going to take to get over the bridge. They're getting colder and colder. I'm turning more and more into an ice ball, so my legs really will drop off. Bettina could have got me a limousine or something. I don't know. No sign of any strange men in orange jackets anyway. But mystery, a mystery. No ghosts. Although that poor gardener is still mowing the lawn. So, ghost or not, I feel sorry for him. He wants to be getting indoors and having a cup of tea, I think. Anyway, I want to get back to the station before it gets dark. So, I'll speak to you on the train. Maybe. Yes, we'll see. I've got to get there first. All right. Okay. Bye for now. Hi, listeners. I'm on the train heading back to Surbiton. It's not left yet, but I got a cup of coffee because I just missed the train. In fact, it was there when I got to the station, but I could see it there, the other side of the gates, the ticket gates. But I thought, I'm not running to get that train. I can't actually run anymore anyway. So it's only half an hour to the next one. I will continue listening to my podcast. Not this podcast. I'm catching up with some Adam Buxton podcasts from late last year that I'm behind on. But so yes, I went and got a coffee. Had a vanilla. I can tell I'm a bit tired. A vanilla latte. Too many gin and tonics with. Just got a taxi home, but I can't afford taxis these days. Well, sometimes. Sometimes when I go to Milo's house, I'll get a taxi from Waterloo just to treat us. But Milo likes a taxi, but I just pop him in my pocket or in my top pocket of my shirt, and the taxi driver must think I'm making things up, like talking to myself. I'm just talking to Milo, little Milo, tiny Milo, in my top pocket. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the train's about to leave. So expensive coffee. £4.15 for a large latte. I did have a vanilla shot, but still expensive. Blimey, yes. But, weird. Sorry, listeners, I've just noticed somebody missing the train. A man in an orange jacket. Oh well. If he was following me, then he's got to miss me. I must have given him the slip or something without realising. Well, no, this is me being paranoid and weird and thinking that he was ever actually after me. But I mean, considering I've been sitting on the platform for half an hour, he's done pretty badly to miss me. And now my train will leave Surbiton back to my house before he gets another train from here. So I wonder if he is following me, or whether I'm just being paranoid. I just have to keep my eyes open, I suppose. What a mystery. And no sign of a ghost either. Although the man at the coffee stall did look very pale. I did wonder, didn't I, to ask. He made a good coffee, even if it was expensive. Right, well, the train is all wiggly and bouncy. I got my gloves on, I don't want to drop the phone, so I'll see you when I get back for a quick goodbye message, I suppose. All right, it's been a good day, I think. We've achieved quite a lot. Okay. Nick's been trying to call me about 3 calls. I had my phone on silent because I was with Bettina. I better call him when I get back. I haven't seen him for days. I think I'm ignoring him. Well, listeners, that's all we've got time for. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was nice to get out and about. Nice to catch up with August and Bettina and to be able to help her. Although, you know, these things, they always take some sort of sorting out, don't they? They don't happen without there being some awkward moment or, yeah. But anyway, I just hope that it's all very innocent and there's nothing major or, well, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, that is all we've got time for. So, yeah, we've got plenty of episodes in the can. So join us again soon. You take care. And, yeah, we'll be back again soon. All right. Okay. Bye-bye for now. Bye now. Bye-bye. Well, Paul, it all sounds very mysterious. At least she's found out who it is that commissioned all those paintings, even if it isn't the name of the person that she was expecting. Yes. Well, it's a strange enough situation anyway that he was commissioned. I mean, it does raise concerns, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, maybe he just sees her as some sort of muse, you know, somebody who started him off on the path of his career or something, like a lucky trinket or something. Well, that is possible. Yes, that it may be possible. I'm glad Martin was able to help her. Yes. Have you heard anything from Eck? No. I think he and Ak are busy, but I'm not sure. I guess we should go over and see them tomorrow or something. Yes, I think we possibly should. I think I've had a couple of missed calls today whilst I was out. I feel bad. Perhaps I'll give him a call. Yes. Hello, guys. What's going on? Yeti Uncle John, where have you been? Oh, nothing. I've been at the Magpie Hut most of the day, teaching them all a new routine. Yes. And that went okay? Yes, I took some nice photos as well. So, yes, all very good. What about you two? Oh, I've just been in the laboratory. Paul went to see Bettina. Well, yes, you had a nice day out, Paul, didn't you? I did, yes. Bettina is, she's enjoying married life. So, few concerns, but I'm sure it'll all be sorted out. Oh yes, some concerns. I think you're going to have to tell me what's going on, Paul. Oh well, it's nothing, Giddy Uncle John. Nothing. I don't believe you. What's been going on? Come on, you tell me. I can hear the theme music. Come on, come and tell me. Tell me. I want to know everything. All right, Giddy Uncle John. Well, it's about these portraits, this commission that August has got for the 175 pictures of Bettina. Oh yes, I've heard about that. It's all very strange, The mystery may be solved. Oh really? Oh, interesting. Oh, well, come on, so tell me. I gotta go now. Bye.
I want to go with you.
Gotta go. Bye.
Goodbye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com. ShyLife.com.
Oh dear. What's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
Oh, well, Bettina, it was lovely to see Paul today, wasn't it? It was, darling, yes. It was nice to have a little chat with him. Oh, yes, you wanted, a chat with him, as you say. That's why I went down to my studio, really. I knew you wanted some private time together. I did, darling, yes, I did. But I want to tell you about it now. I want to tell you about what I was talking to him about, because I should have told you a long time ago. Oh, yes, what's going on? It's about your commission. My commission? Yes, darling, the commission, the 175, or whatever number it is, portraits of me. Oh, yes. What about it? Well, I feel bad. I should have told you about this before, but I got Martin, Sniffy Martin, to look into who it was that was behind the commission. Oh, yes. Oh, well, does it matter? I think if it was 175 pictures of Dilly the cat, then maybe I wouldn't care. But actually, even that is weird. It's just unsettled me because it's about me. And, I know who it is, and I'm concerned. Well, who is it? Who has commissioned me? Well, darling, it's my ex-husband, Max Dupre. I haven't seen him in many years, but, occasionally he pops up and, it disturbs me. Apparently he has art galleries all over America and is expanding into Europe, and he wants a picture of me for each gallery. Oh, well, Bettina, that sounds lovely. You obviously mean a lot to him, even after all this time. But that's sort of what Paul suggested, but I wasn't sure what you'd say, darling. I think it's perfectly innocent, or at least nothing to be worried about. Maybe you're right. I just don't know what to think. I suppose so. I wonder if I should try and contact him. It just seems strange. Perhaps he's just being supportive. Perhaps he's heard that I'd fallen on hard times. Oh, well, you're not on hard times now, my dear. My paintings are selling like hotcakes. They are, darling, aren't they? And we've got the spiders, and I've been doing some voice work, and, well, oh dear. I think I'm probably worrying about nothing, and I'm probably expecting there to be something where there is nothing, Yeah, I'm always looking for some dark twist, I'm afraid. Well, I wouldn't worry about it, my dear. I wouldn't worry about it at all. You think so? Oh, I think you're probably right, but, I don't know. It's so weird. It's just weird. It's weird, darling. Oh, don't worry about it, my dear. Don't worry.
Oh dear, I really ought to ring Ick. I've been putting it off for days. He did leave a message on my phone earlier, and, okay.
Ick the alien. Can I help?
Ick, it's me, Paul.
Oh, Paul. Oh, you choose the worst moments.
Well, I just saw that you'd called. I was at Bettina's house this afternoon. I missed your call.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I haven't got time to speak now. I have to get Aki's dinner.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I just realised we haven't seen each other for a few days, and that I missed your call, and I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you.
Oh, whatever, Paul. I'm a busy mother, father, whatever I am. I haven't got time to speak now. We'll meet up later in the week or something.
Okay. By the way, he's gone. Oh dear. Oh, I hope he's not cross with me. I think he sounded kind of cross with me. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Meanwhile, back in the normal dimension, Paul and Cromitty's disappearance is busily being discussed.
Oh, good grief, Clive.
It's 10:08 p.m.
I know.
It's 10:08 p.m.
Mr. Asriel, is there any way we can get him back? It just seems so hopeless. We just seem to have made so little headway. Oh, I feel so flustered.
Please don't be. Please do not worry too much. Yes, I have attempted to contact Amethyst, the Transuranic Elephant, or whatever his name was, but it seems that his power's too weak now. Even if he could hope to get Paul and Cromitty back from this other dimension, he would be too weak at the moment. Yes, clear. As for Paul, it would seem the only way he can get back is if he can find his way back himself. We do have Balgard, though, my servant, who is able to observe Paul, because he is not exactly part of any dimension, but yes. Do not worry. Balgard will pass on news for us, if you should have any.
I've seen you talking to someone. I do not seem to be able to see your friend Valgard. You do seem to be able to communicate with him, though.
That is correct, Clea. He is here now. I must speak with him.
Oh, all right.
Lord Asriel, the news is not good. Paul has just entered the hideout of Katrina Hortensia. He is seeking a book, an ancient book which may lead him back to us here. However, Katrina is waiting for him. I fear he's in great danger, but there is nothing we can do. And so as Paul finds his way out of the trees and into the solid surroundings of Katrina's hideout, little does he realize Katrina already knows of his presence and is waiting for him. Meanwhile, Cromitty appears to have found the book.
It is too easy. The book is here. It was just lying here. This must be a trap.
Ah, welcome, Mr. Chandler. I have been waiting a long time for you.
Oh, somebody coming.
Cromitty! He's got the book. Where's Paul? Cromitty!
Oh, yes, I have the book, but the guards are after me. They have Paul. They did not realize there were two of us. I have the book, but no key. Quick.
Where is he? Oh, you're dead, aren't you? Where is he? He's got that book. Katrina will kill us. Jay, you stay here with Cromitty. If the guards come, hide or run back to the base.
Where are you going, Colin?
I've got to go and help Paul, haven't I? Okay.
Oh, hello, Colin.
Damn you, Paul. I can't let you die. Tell me then, Paul. Tell me all about you. If you won't tell me voluntarily, you shall have to turn on the mind probe.
The best part of the Shy Life podcast is when it ends.
580. I've heard that Paul's extremely nimble. 500.
Ew. What's that smell?
Prey's pretty cool.